Good evening, everybody on YouTube. Wanted to give about my 3-year update since remodeling the house and installing the tank in the middle of the house over the stairwell, and everything that's going with it. So thought I'd give you a show of the critters about the 3-year point and the tank. Doing better with SPS corals thanks to a Kimura parallelistic pump on the calcium reactor. This is a view from the living room. And a view from my spot at the kitchen table. There's a clownfish in there, hosting in my pink gonopora. Sorry about that. Everything's doing well. I've been fragging a few of them and selling them back to a local fish store here and there. Doing better with SPS corals, and not quite so much with SPS. But doing very well with monoporas. And it seems to be frag hammer coral as well. So a tiny little chip of purple monopora that's taken on. See if I can give you a view of the clownfish without spooking them. And of course, all the modifications after 3 years. Mr. Mole, cat trapeze and net, protect them from flying down the stairwell. And the walkie pump has been running flawless since I installed it, and that's been, I think, over a year now. Just about max flow to this tank for a modified animal bean drain, I guess it is. 2 1-inch pipes running about full time. Third one is a backup drain, emergency drain. 1 inch running up from the Ol'skool pump, and have it circulating in a gyre effect. So plenty of water movement for what I want for my tank. I don't know if I showed the stained glass doors I made for the backside bottom. Upgraded to the high flow Tupperware type squishy cups that will fit in a trigger system. I've never used socks in my system ever. So, real happy with this system setup. Like I say, we're about the 3-year point. The Kessel 380 light grows gobs and gobs of chaetomorpha. Buffer system I got running with a dosing pump, a set of walkie pump. The 40 is for a closed loop system, circulated through basically a couple Evil Jagger heaters, flow through inline heater. The 1-horse chiller I upgraded to, working perfect. A little bit of overkill, but I may add a little bit larger tank down here other than this 40. Calcium reactor, cleaned it out the other day, recharged it, realized it ran out of reborn. Seems like reborn and Well, Marine Depot tends to hook me up, I guess, but bio pellets for like 90 bucks for a half gallon seem to be the best buy. Reborn at 35 a crack. So, working well with Kimura pump, a whole lot steadier. I'm having a whole lot better luck in conjunction with running an Apex system. That's actually my backup computer for the main system. An extra. Main one is actually under here, and I know it's probably not good to have it above this, but that's the way it worked out. So, sump working well, being super aerated with the Venturi and the end of the closed loop system. A couple extra air stones. Works good for having a basement sump system. You don't get a whole lot of air down here, fresh air, so it tends to affect your pH. The Ol'skool doser setup I set in line with the ATO. The mixer oversized a little bit, but hey, it works. Actually holds an extra 10 gallons in the system, so little 10-gallon Aquamax tank I got from Marine Depot also. Acts as my little ATO reservoir, so very happy with that. Ended up moving the swamp cooler around to the east side of the building and put it in through a basement window. So basically air conditioning the basement, getting fresh air down to these guys, and forcing the cold air upstairs and out the windows. So seems to be efficient. We can maintain 72 degrees in here on 100-degree days, so even with the chiller and the lights and all. My little hospital tank, not much in it. I may actually set it up for one of those koi type betas, so that may be next. Anyways, happy reefing. Subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Have a great reef. Have a great night. Happy reefing.